Hi everyone, R programming data frame. Programming is data frame. So we use the function of data.frame in a bracket to create a data frame. Data frame is a set of data that combine vectors with the same length. So for example here, let's say we have vector name height, and then we have the second vector name weight, and then we want to combine these two vectors and then become a data frame. Okay, so how to do that? Okay, so let's say we name the object of data frame as my data. Okay, and then type data dot frame. Okay, and then put the first variable height. Okay, and then the second variable weight. Okay, so run all this. Okay, and then you will see the output of my data is as follows. Okay, so these two variable in a data frame. Okay, if you type view, okay, V must be a capital letter, view my data. Okay, it will show you the output of data frame in a table form. Okay, we can rename the observation of each line, okay, as follows. For example here, let's say line pertama ni nak nama dia Susan. The second one nama dia Mary. So how to do that? Okay, so we create a vector of the name of the respondent. So let's say we name is as names, RESP, name of the respondent. Okay, so since name is a character vector, so you must put a quotation mark. So let's say the first one is Susan, Mary, Lily. Of course, I think I better copy this one. Okay, and then run. And then after that, okay, you rename the variable, rename the column. Okay, so let's say the first one is height. Let's say height in centimeter. And then the variable of weight in kg. This is actually the name of the column. Okay, run. And then combine the name of the row and column, okay, using the beam names. My data list. Okay, start with the row. Okay, the row name is the name of the respondent. Okay, and then the column name is the variables. Okay, and then run. Okay, and then if you view my data, okay, so click dekat sini. Okay, and then run. Okay, so you can see that the name, the column, okay, being named. Okay, and then the row are being named by a respondent names. Okay. And then let's say if you want to add more variable, okay, let's say we have variable of gender. Okay, so this is the variable of gender. Okay, remember the length of the vectors must be the same. Okay, maksud saya dekat sini kalau height data dia ada 10, weight pun mesti 10 lah. And then kalau kita nak masukkan new variable, okay, to the data frame, the length of gender or the number of element must be the same as the data values in the data frame. Okay. So let's say if I have the vector of gender, so run the vector of gender. Okay. And then I have another vector named age. Okay, so saya nak masukkan age pula. Okay, so saya nak masukkan gender dengan age. Okay, so first let's say saya nak masukkan gender, okay, using data frame. Okay, so how to do that? Saya pakai my data. Okay, saya rename dia balik my data. So data.frame. Actually, you tak nak pakai nama my data pun boleh. Maksudnya, you namakan nama baru, nama objek baru. So, maksudnya nanti yang objek my data ni, dia akan kekal lah. Maksudnya, dia tak akan masukkan the variable of gender. Tapi sebab saya nak dia masuk dekat dalam objek my data juga, that's why saya kekalkan nama objek saya as my data. Okay. So, data.frame, my data. So, saya nak masukkan gender. Okay. So, saya letak gender. Okay. Saya letak gender dulu. Actually, kalau you nak masukkan age terus, boleh juga. Okay. Gender, age. Okay. Tapi saya tak nak masukkan age dulu sebab saya nak tunjuk lagi satu cara macam mana kita nak masukkan lagi satu vektor ke dalam data frame guna teknik yang berbeza lah. Guna cbind. Okay. Ini saya pakai data frame. Okay, run. Okay, sama pergi dekat view my data. Okay, so kita nampak kita dah tambah variable gender dekat dalam kita punya data frame. Okay, lagi satu cara kita nak tambahkan column dekat kita punya data frame, kita pakai cbind. Okay, contoh katakanlah tadilah saya nak masukkan age ni tadi. Okay, so saya akan type my data. So saya pakai kod cbind. Okay, my data. Okay, variable yang saya nak masukkan age. So saya tulis age. And then run. Okay, so bila saya view my data, okay, so saya dah ada another variable name age, okay, added to the data frame. Okay, and then the next one is to extract element from data frame. Okay, so you can turn to page 18, okay, example 37. Okay, let's say we want to select first column from my data in example 35. Okay, so from the my data lah. Okay, from my data here, saya nak select the first column. Okay, which is the height. So how to do that? Okay, so remember kita bila kita nak select element, kita pakai square bracket. Okay, so saya akan type my data. Okay, kalau data frame dia ada dua, yang sebelah kiri untuk row, sebelah kanan untuk column. Okay, so since kita nak select first column from my data, so saya tulis sini 1. Row ni saya biarkan kosong sebab saya nak column 1 tapi kita nak semua row. Okay, and then run. So dia akan keluar balik vector of height ni tadilah. Okay, sebab ada 1 sahaja. Sebab kita nak height sahaja. Okay. Dekat dalam data frame, kita juga boleh pakai $sign. For example, my data, $sign. So, kita boleh pilih lah variable mana yang kita nak. Okay. Contohnya, kita nak height tadi. Okay. Run. So, kita akan dapat vektor yang sama lah. Okay. Coding yang berbeza tapi output yang sama. Okay, it's either you use the square bracket ataupun $sign. Okay, untuk panggil kita punya interest variable. Cuma dollar sign ni hanya untuk kita panggil satu variable lah. Okay, tapi kalau square bracket, okay, kita boleh panggil beberapa column. Kita boleh select beberapa row. Okay, nanti saya tunjuk. Okay, cuba tengok example 38. Let's say we want to select column 2 and 3 from my data. Okay, column 2 and 3. Saya nak ambil column width dengan gender sahaja. Okay, so how to do that? So saya type my data. Okay, so column 2 and column 3. So saya pakai column. Okay, and then run. Okay, so as you can see that, okay, so yang terpilih width dengan gender sahajalah. Okay, and then you can put notes here. Okay, ini you buat sendirilah. Okay, let's say this coding adalah untuk select column 1 and column 2 and 3. Okay, from my data frame. Okay, and then let's say we want to select column 1 and column 3. Okay, from my data, which is height and gender. So how to do that? Okay, so you go to my data. Okay, and then choose C1 and 3. Okay, you can put notes here. Select column 1 and 3. Okay, so run. Okay, so only variable height and gender are selected. Okay, and then similar, if you want to select specific row, okay, for example here, okay, if you refer to the example 4, let's say we want to select observation in row 4, okay, only from my data. So you can type here my data. Okay, as I said, kalau row dekat sebelah kiri lah. Okay, so saya nak select row number 4, okay, and then for all column. Okay, so column number 4 is for Hillary, height 148, weight 50, female, and then age 47. Okay, and then if you want to select observation, okay, from row 3 to 6, okay, so you can type here 3 to 6. Information from all column. Okay, you will get this one. Okay, so that is the good thing about R programming. Okay, you can select, you can remove, okay, by using coding, a simple coding. And then if you want to select observation from specific row, let's say you want to select from row 2, 5, and 7. Okay, so you can type my data. Okay, C, row 2, 5, and 7. Okay, and then comma. Okay, comma, biarkan kosong. We want to select all column, but only for row 2, 5, and 7. Okay, and then run. Okay, so kita pilih Mary, Mike, and William sajalah. Okay. So that is how to extract the information from the data frame. Okay. If you want to remove the element, okay, similar, we use the square bracket, tapi kita tambah minus. Okay, for example, let's say I want to remove the first column, okay, from my data. Okay, so saya tulis my data. Okay, comma, remember sebelah kiri for row, okay, yang ini row, yang ini column. Okay, so since saya nak remove column, so saya letak sini -1. Okay. So yang each ni dah buang lah. Okay, column each ni buang. Okay, tengok sini. -1, column yang pertama. Okay, which is the height. Height was eliminated. Okay, will remove from the data. Okay, And then let's say I want to remove, okay, column 3 and 4. Okay, so how to do that? Sama je, my data, okay, comma, sebab column kan, column dia dekat sebelah kanan. So minus column 3 sampai 4. Okay, run. Okay, so column gender dengan age, okay, are removed. Okay, sama juga kalau you nak remove specific column, my data, comma, okay. Let's say you nak remove column number 2 and column number 4. So you type negative C 2 and 4. Okay, and then run. Okay, so yang you remove adalah column weight dengan age. Okay, this is how to remove element from according to column. Okay, kalau you nak remove element according to row, sama jugalah my data, tapi you akan tulis negatif tu dekat sebelah kiri. Okay, so let's say kalau kata you nak remove row number 3. Okay, so you tulislah negative 3, tapi you nak maintain all the column. Okay, so you run this one. So observation yang pertama tu dah delete. Ya, observation yang pertama sepatutnya observation yang ketiga kan. Observation yang ketiga sepatutnya Lily. Okay, tapi yang bila kita dah letak dekat sini, Lily dah tak ada. Okay, dalam our new data frame. Okay, and then let's say if you want to remove row number 1 to row number 6. Okay, sama juga negative row from 1 to 6. Okay, and then we want all the column. Okay, run all this. Okay, so yang tinggal 7, 8, 9, 10 sajalah. Okay, and we can also remove specific column, specific row. Okay, by using a vectors. Okay, so minus C. Let's say you want to remove row number 3, 7 and 10. Sorry, 10. Okay, so yang tinggal ada 7 lah. Okay, sebab kita dah remove row nombor 3, 7 dengan 10. Okay, so that is how you extract, how you remove the data from the data frame. Okay, let's say if you want to arrange, okay, the data, okay, in order, okay, according to name, okay, according to alphabetical order. Okay, so you boleh type my data. Okay, so my data with my data, comma, order, okay, according to the name of the respondent. Okay, and then comma. Okay, and then run. Okay, so bila you pergi dekat my data, okay, so you tengok you punya observation dia dah susun, okay, in ascending order. Okay, in alphabetical order. Okay, okay, and then kalau you nak tukar nama column, contohnya gender, you nak tukar nama dia jadi sex contohnya. Okay, so you boleh tulis call names. Okay, use the function of call names. Okay, data kita dekat dalam my data. Okay, so which kita nak tukar nama kan, names my data, okay, equal to gender. Okay, so apa yang kita nak ubah, kita nak tukar dia jadi sex. Okay, and then run. Okay, so if you go to the my data, Okay, tadi kan nama dia sepatutnya gender, sudah tukar jadi sex. Okay. Okay, next you can try to do exercise 2, okay, which is related to data
Thank you for
frame.
watching.